Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Third Inning Podcast. I am your host, Izzy Rain, and I really didn't think the podcast would be coming back this season, our second season. I didn't think baseball would come back, and I'm still not 100% positive. I don't care if they say it's coming back. I won't believe it till we see a game on TV. I don't trust it enough for it to be back. So baseball's back, and that is what we are going to be talking about this week. But first, I am going to talk about our merch. So I do have merchandise for this podcast, t-shirts, and later on I will expand, but we're just doing t-shirts right now. But I'm not gonna sell them at the current moment. I don't want people to see previous episodes and think that they're still available, because I am in a COVID-19 hotspot and I do not want somehow the virus to get on the shirts, ship it out to somebody and they get the virus and all that. I don't want that to happen. I don't want people to get sick, wear a mask, social distance, all of that. So you cannot get merchandise right now. I will tell y'all when it will be available, like when it happens. Y'all will know. It will be on all my social medias. Do not worry. So there is that rant about the merchandise. So baseball is back as of this week on July the 1st, which was Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. That was when players could report to camp. We're putting that in quotes. The camp is wherever that home stadium may be. It is not a spring training facility, and that's before that wasn't clear when this was announced, because I was like, how are they going to be going to these spring training facilities when they're in Arizona and Florida? Both those states have had so many cases of COVID, especially in the last week. I think Florida had over 11,000 like 2 days in a row. So obviously that would not be a good idea to put the players all in that. So I was like, I don't know, is it going to happen, is it not? But it is at wherever your team's home stadium is. That is where they are practicing and having summer camp is what it's called. It's basically spring training, but they're not playing other teams. They're playing with each other and doing all the same kind of warm-ups and all that just at their home stadium, obviously with no crowd there, and a lot of them are wearing masks while doing this stuff. So it's just crazy that all this is happening. I did go to spring training this year in Arizona. I did vlog it, and you can check me out on YouTube at Izzy Rain, which is IZZY space Rain, RAIN, and you can check out all my vlogs from spring training. I have vlogs from going to other major league games, baseball games, NFL games, basketball games. So you can check out all of those vlogs there. There is a baseball playlist, which I will be linking at the end of this video, at the end of this podcast, if you want to check out any of my baseball videos. I show off my baseball cards, baseball hats, autographs, whatever. It's all there. So I definitely recommend checking that out. And when baseball comes back, hopefully I will be vlogging at games again for fans can go. So, moving on. When will the games be back? They are supposed that I sound Canadian or something saying that. They're supposed literally to come back a few days before my birthday, which is really cool. All these sports come back, the NBA included, which I don't know how the NBA is going to be doing it. But this is a baseball podcast and not a basketball podcast. So it is supposed to come back on the 24th. And this depends on your team. All the teams probably won't come back on the same day, because even when it's regular season, opening day, not every team has the same opening day. So it will be in that week of when your team comes back, because everybody is different. So the 24th, this is when it starts officially. And we're still not sure. There's going to be 60 games in the regular season. So I don't know if they're gonna do the regular schedule. I'm not supposed to say I don't know things, but I feel like this is gonna be a pretty popular question. I don't know what schedule they are sticking to for these 60 games. I don't know if series are going to be made shorter or what. I don't know. And as I said, I've been told not to say that on this podcast, but I do not care because I feel like it's very important to state that this is going to be something that is completely different for us. In my lifetime, at least, like in my adult life, there's never been anything like this for a whole season. Because all flipped around, I've never had like a strike or anything like that happen in my adult life for baseball. And it's just crazy that we're living in this time. I'm just imagining the 30 for 30 on the coronavirus, like how I picture it starting. It's going to be in black and white, and it's going to be Rudy, I forgot his last name, but the NBA player on the Jazz, when he's like touching all the microphones. Very stupid. That's how it's going to start. And then it's going to have the NASCAR engines cranking up at Darlington for when NASCAR came back and all that. Like, I have the whole 30 for 30 in my mind. If they need anybody to plan it out or anything, call me. I'd be very happy to do it. So it's just crazy that we're seeing this happen. We're seeing history be made before our eyes. But not all the players are going to be playing on the field when it comes back. Players are opting out of playing. David Price is the most recent one I've seen, who is a pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ian Desmond will not be playing, and several players in the Washington Nationals, who are our current champions, will not be playing. They are opting out. Mike Trout has even said he's not sure if he's comfortable with playing. He's obviously one of the best in the game, if not the best. So that's why I am saying that I don't know if I fully believe if baseball will be coming back this season, because so many players are saying they are not comfortable playing, and then we have players who actually had the virus. Freddie Freeman, DJ LeMahieu, I can never say his name right, but I think he's still with the Yankees. But Freddie Freeman from the Braves, I feel like is probably the most well-known, and there are some other Braves players, but I would say he's our biggest star, and he was hit hard. His wife said he has a fever, he's had chills, aches, headaches, and he is somebody who never gets sick. So I don't know if it is necessarily safe for baseball to happen. They are saying no spitting is allowed, which I'm like, thank you, because spitting is one of my biggest pet peeves. I think it's disgusting, but it is something that is in baseball. I eat sunflower seeds and I don't spit out the seeds. I literally break the little thing open and throw the black part down. I don't know. I could be weird, but I don't like I prefer sunflower seeds that are already out of the shell thing. So there's that. That's going to be our question of the week. Do you like sunflower seeds? If so, do you like it with the shell or without the shell? What is your preference? We always have weird questions like this, but I like to hear from you guys. So let me know down below in the comments. Let me know on Twitter and on Instagram, wherever. I'm not really that active on social media right now because it's not good for you, but you can follow me on Instagram at Elizabeth_Rain729. I do have baseball pictures on there if I meant to add in. But yeah, when merch comes back, that's how you're gonna do it. You're gonna message me most likely on my Instagram, and let me know if you want a t-shirt. But yes, we don't know if the season's gonna happen. They say it's gonna happen, but I don't think it is. And back to players opting out. I'm sorry we're all over the place. It's because I haven't filmed one of these literally since spring training, which was in March. So it has been a while for me. But I do think players should have the option to opt out. They should not be required to go play. Traveling to different cities within the US and Canada, I don't think that is necessarily safe, and this is just going to be something so difficult to do and something we've never seen before, because are the players going to have to be wearing masks when they're playing? I do think that is something smart to do, and I don't really think that would interfere with anything. Just have a plain mask and make it probably in black so it doesn't distract the hitter and all that, because there's, the pitchers have to have certain rules where their gloves have certain colors and their shoes and all that kind of stuff. And at a random fact for y'all, at Marlins Park, there are fish tanks behind home plate, and there are not allowed to be any white fish in those tanks to confuse the players into thinking it is a ball or something like that. That is a rule at Marlins Park, which is one of my favorite MLB stadiums. I did vlog there. I did do a vlog there, and I highly recommend going there. And I've heard their Cubano sandwiches are so good. I've had them in Florida, in the Miami area, but never at Marlins Park. So I'm definitely going to have to try that out next time I'm in Miami. So I'm really curious about this season again with NASCAR. NASCAR literally came back, like, in my city, basically, the town over in Darlington. And I was able to sit outside. I didn't get to go in. Fans were not allowed. But you can sit across the street or something. You just couldn't be on NASCAR property. And if you didn't know, South Carolina, it's a really rural area, so there's fields everywhere. And obviously NASCAR is very loud. I wonder if people are going to go sit outside major league stadiums just to be in that atmosphere. A home run could fly out the park. Will people still be in the Allegheny River in Pittsburgh and be in the San Francisco Bay in San Francisco trying to catch home runs? Who knows? It's just going to be crazy, and I cannot wait for it to come back. And I'm going to end the podcast right here for this week. I will be back. We're doing every other week because when it's the normal season, once we get to the halfway point of the season, we did every other weekend. This week would be the halfway point. So you will see me again, or hear me again, on the 19th, July 19th, around the same time, hopefully a little bit earlier tonight. I had to come on late. But you will see me then. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and give this a big thumbs up if you did. Please click that subscribe button. I really need it. I am on my way to get monetized. I just need to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm currently at 261, and I appreciate and love all of y'all. Y'all don't even understand. You just mean so, so, so much to me. And yeah, give us a comment. We talked about sunflower seeds. Do you like sunflower seeds? Tell me down below. But I will see you guys on July 19th. Bye.